it is me. I am monetized. Today it's the important moment. This to make sense. Don't even know how or when or where or anything like that anywhere. I'm doing something. Give me a second. Perfect. Let's go to this. Let's go to this. Let's go to this. Let's go to content. Let's see my live right now. Live right now. Yeah, I guess I could go to Nope, can't do that. Alright, YouTube. YouTube's. Give me a second. Let me see if I can do something. Is that still the frick? The frick? Where is the manager? I don't understand why the stream do not have stream manager like good. Is the only thing I don't understand. How am I supposed to make thumbnail? Hold on. Live. In the laptop. So look on mobile. Can't see in the chat right now. Live. A little live on this. Show what I needed to show me is basically what I'm getting. I need to be able to change things. I want to do it on my phone. Frick. Oh yeah, is that? Well, we're going to do this the old-fashioned way. Can I even change the thumbnail? I can. Give me one second.
What? How wrong?
I'm making things happen. This download. Shift. Downloading. I think. Bam. Upload. Bam. That. Is it actually that tiny? I can't tell. Hold on. Is it that tiny? Holy frick. I'm just tiniest freaking thumbnail. The tiniest. It's updated, I don't think. What is it? Can I preview? Change, undo, preview, maybe? No? There's no preview. Got it. Oh, that's fine. Okay, well, you know what? I wanted it to be cool. Clearly, it's not gonna be cool. Yeah, that's totally that's a-okay right there. Anyway, hello guys. Hello guys. Welcome to Warframe. Welcome to what hopefully is an actual monetizable stream. Like, we play our cards right. excluding that there is any, you know, stuff. Okay. Fine. We have 500 messages. Fragor, Voltor, Warframe slot, 3 weapon slots. Operator, it's the Hex. Hey, I think you know where you have to go. I will stay here. I will watch her. Them. Everyone, I'll be waiting for you to get answers. Come back to us. Whatever happens in that year, whatever makes it so important. Figure it out. Okay, I guess you should really keep going. Please find an operator. I don't know how to prove it, but it really is me, not it. Remember our meal on the Zeraman? These items must be delivered. Cool. I got stuff. I've got a lot of stuff. I've got even more stuff. I got a lot of stuff. That's a lot of stuff. I'm in Naros. I don't even, what weapons do I have? Ignis, Ifona, Prison please. Typical elf form. Definitely good. That's good stuff right there. Honestly. Did that reset my mic? No, it didn't. Okay. Not very good. Alright, quest available, I guess. Quest available, I guess. Happy Y2K. Where's it created as Hex? The Hex will take around an hour and a half to complete. During that time, you will not be able to participate in other Warframe content. Sure. Is this copyrighted?
Knock, knock.
Now, who would be
This is probably from
knocking all the way out here?
Whatever. Doesn't freaking whatever. It's fine. I'm not gonna freak out about it. So is this like if Y2K actually was bad? Holy cow. Dang. I knew my cousin should have never started nuclear energy. That's unfortunate.
It's December 31st, 1999. Let's say goodbye to the old year with a track you all know and love from Global Sensation Online.
Is this copyrighted? Albania. Central Mall. This guy looks like he's contemplating some Hello. Arthur Morgan. I mean, Arthur Nightingale. Man. Oh, shoot.
Again.
That happens to me a lot. Whenever somebody insults me on the internet, that's what my hand does.
Bastard.
Oh, is that flesh on my katana, or is that just a bow? A meat-colored bow. Anyway. Okay.
I'm on break, Arthur.
Oh, you're fast.
Don't mess with my game time.
You might
Bolt?
tell me keys are here. I'm not letting another lead on Entrati go to waste.
Oh, that was cheating.
Must be Volt. You
My
must be
keys better
mad.
not be in that mess.
Learn to hotwire. Jeez.
Logistics. Ooh, bike. Oh, hi there.
Did you take my damn keys?
Don't distract me, Boy Scout.
No disrespect, Quincy.
New
Got places
person?
to be is all.
That guy's practicing. You
Someone
don't
is
you don't
taking my
bother a man
stuff.
when he's practicing with guns. Trinity.
How's she doing?
If she
And
wasn't your blood, she'd be
Minx?
on her own out there.
Got a lead on Entrati. Sewers.
what's up with your
Arse
rat?
deep in Techron, most likely.
Things.
I'm going
Got some
after
ears
him.
on it.
For all our
Holy
sakes.
cow.
Letty, look, if you've taken my keys again,
Ah. Hilarious. It's just a prank, bro.
Hold up!
Bike time.
Hero boy. You're going after Dr. E all by yourself.
Or maybe you're gonna bail on us, Arthur. Forget it.
We're in this mess because of you.
I'm coming too!
I was not expecting Volt to
Guys?
sound like that.
Am I sensing some tension here?
No one's
I'm gonna kill them
failing.
all.
I got us into this, and if it
Dang
kills
it, I
me,
can't draw my
I'll
gun.
get us.
Nix, why don't you say anything? Strong silent type?
Fine. Owie, Amir Quincy on backup. Letty, you and Eleanor hold the fort here. Keep
Hey,
the
Mo.
Jennies
Dang
running.
it, I can't jump them. Yeah. Yeah. Bike time. It's weird just seeing like an actual cross rocket in this. Oh, Volt just goes, it just runs. That makes sense. What button? To get what? What? Oh, I'm just going. Oh, it has its own. Oh no, I control it now. How do? What the heck? Okay. Oh, that button. Of course, that makes sense. Oh, that was cool. Wow, this thing handles like a dream.
The doctor's dashing patient
Doctor.
zero in the flesh.
You don't look good.
Shame. But my Scoldra have their orders.
Lady, you got a little bit of cleavage there.
Kill on sight.
I gotta say, I don't really. If it's a kickstart. Well, I guess it is 1999. What am I using that's red critted? Holy cow. Bro, what mods you got on? I just exploded. Okay. Fight through the scandal, it says. Okay. I have abilities, right? Okay. Wow, that is some serious range on that. Holy cow. Okay. Okay. Well, I mean, why would I ever need a bike when I can just slash dash around? Hello, nerds. I'll just skip them all. Clearly, this guy's got insane mods, so Exalted Blade it is.
Pity. We could have been allies.
Why?
Kiddo. My Scoldra, put that thing down.
I'm not really allies with anyone, let's be honest. I'm kind of a wild card. But it's
Too slow, Arthur.
I had it under control.
oh, was there people I was supposed to kill?
Meet the co-star of your grand finale.
Oh, it's a tank.
An H-04 F-Verb on
That's
deck.
pretty cool. Anyway.
Enjoy.
Requesting assistance!
Why? I don't need assistance.
The vents above the treads.
Am I doing something? Hey, look, Vince.
Victor,
That
put
doesn't
them
seem to be
in.
anything.
Now.
What? Up above? Whoa, what is that thing? Why do I have a feeling that all this music is copyrighted?
Down you go.
Is that a bomb? Oh, is it RPG? Anti-tank.
Hold it, shield Arthur.
Thanks, Quincy.
Oh, there's, okay. Well, that's convenient. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. It was just a special event. That makes sense. Tank exploded. Down we go.
My cup becomes crownless king.
Oh, she talks through the mind. In mind. Disturbia! You say brother? Brother. Dark smooth Disturbia. It's the cat. The man in the walls. Right? It's normally what follows. Who follows? Okay.
Arthur! What the hell was that? Where are you? Come in!
Oh,
He's here.
every time I see
Deep in
him,
the
I
tech
just
rut.
think of that cat.
I'm going after him.
It's gonna be hard not to use the slash dash to just go places. So I guess I'm speedrunning this. Come on, let me go faster. Oh, I have a laser sight. That's cool. Fingertips on the edge of my mind. Oh, I'm supposed to be tapping. Stealth cast. Walls don't normally look like that, in my opinion. Humble opinion, so. Okay.
Entrati, what devils follow you?
I don't get it.
Bring the hellfire.
Okay. Oh, head hurt. Oh, racist. Whoa, he spit someone out. Oh, it's me. That's my hand.
That was very rude.
I'm sorry. It's my first time coming out of a person. I don't really, not that good at it. Takes time to hone that skill. What?
Victor, that's no way to treat our little tourist.
He won't talk.
Oh, not even to
God,
me.
imagine the hand jobs. Oof.
Not my type.
Oh, but we're old friends.
She probably smells pretty bad.
Aren't we, Master?
Master, my master, why hast thou abandoned me?
All that matters is I'm here now. There, my faithful man-cat.
But is it really you? After all these years, I've... Master, you're hurting me.
That's it, isn't it? The poison to your plan.
And what is that?
Love.
What?
Whoa! Like Marty McFlee. You taking a piss?
Yes.
If it's bullshit.
Please don't watch.
I'll feed Marty here to the tech rod myself, but the clock's running out.
The nuke. Kinda makes sense, actually.
Happy New Year.
Well,
You
you're
sound
on
like a
point,
smoker.
Marty.
What happened there?
But you try any of those head games again, and there won't be much left for Letty to stitch back up. You read me?
Loud and clear.
Drifter now. Hello.
Check me out. Giving kit to Entrati's Cybercore.
I'm so lost. I am not even gonna.
Nah, more like V1000 sent to smoke us all. Alright.
What? Oh, what? Wait, that was me? I was the Excalibur, or
We got a blizzard coming in. Well, the online
no? I came out of him. So what did? What? Hi. Hi. Hi.
So you just puppet this thing? Whole lot of metal in there.
Uh-huh.
Arthur's taking a chance on you. You heard him.
I appreciate the
twist
fact that
you
all of y'all are
inside
just like giving me. You can't.
Try not to scratch the paint.
I appreciate the fact that y'all just are like giving me a chance or whatever, but I mean, I can do this all on my own. In fact, I probably will. Goodbye. Where am I going?
Letty,
I have to
you
kill
buying
enemies.
this shit?
No, Owie, I am not.
Cut the chatter. 19 hours till we're popping corks or vaporized. We get in
I'll
Trati
get
and
off
put a
this thing.
stop to this.
I figured it out. Anyway. Oh well. So I gotta kill enemies, huh? I don't know. I mean, I suppose I understand why I don't have my other warframes. And I'd have to use this guy. Also, actually, no, I don't, because they're still just giving me stuff that red crits. Alric Entrati. The tech. Ah. What are you? Alright, you know what? Alright, it's been a while. Radio blind. That's it.
Yo, buddy.
Oh, hey, Seth.
I was laying down in bed with Jade, and I saw the time. I'm like, it's way too late. He's not on. And I go on YouTube, watch something with her, and I go, wait a minute, he's live streaming.
Yeah. I didn't even know you
So I
had
watched
that
live.
YouTube on there.
We're the terrorists.
Yeah.
Love what you've done with the place lately.
What do you mean?
Like the gaming channel YouTube. I thought you only had my mechanic YouTube channel.
Oh, no, I have all of them. Both of them.
Oh.
Yeah, because I used to watch your live streams, and I used to watch, like, your gameplay, depending on the game, when you uploaded more often.
Gotcha. Yeah, I don't know. I think me and Zach worked today, and I think he passed out. I don't think he's like checked out. Too much work.
Yeah, because I mean, I had the live on for a few minutes, just getting out of bed and getting ready to just come over and talk to you while I play my own game, because I don't have whatever game you're playing.
Yeah.
But I figured I'd talk to you till you were done.
Yeah. No, I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm just playing through the new Warframe stuff.
Nice. Figure I'll just play Black Ops 2.
Nice.
Sure Marty's lead isn't just a setup?
Well, you're not gonna play the new Black Ops or whatever. I don't even know what it is, honestly.
Black Ops 6? Nah.
Have you seen what they did?
Yeah, dude, I saw some gameplay of it. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Your legs could fall off. And
Yeah. It's nuts. And they took like at least on like the PC, they took all of the Call of Duties and combined them into like one big Call of Duty.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of it. From what I saw, it's too hectic for me.
Yeah.
You know, like like all the memes and stuff. It's like I just want to unwind and play a game that aggravates me. Yeah, that's because all the new games are too much, bro. Like back in the day, that's why I still play Black Ops 2 because it's actually relaxing. You could it's a simple game.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't need to like constantly be thinking about like 8 different things while you're playing it. You can just go shoot.
It's not sensory overload, man. That's what Black Ops 6 is, in my opinion. It's too much. It's sensory overload. Too much stuff's going on.
Yeah.
From the gameplay, also, and like you're dead every 6 seconds or whatever. Even if you're like the best person, there's just so many people playing at once. You know, you're not gonna. Yeah, you can't stop from not getting shot 3 different ways. Yeah, man. So, what were you doing to your Ranger?
I was pulling the system out of it and taking the top off it and all that. I was getting it ready to sell because, I don't know, it's not a bad little Ranger, but it definitely needs a lot of work, and I mean, I got my F-150 right now, so I think I'm just gonna sell it and then save up for something a little bit better for a work vehicle.
Gotcha. Even though you have a 6.0, F-150.
Well, yeah, exactly. Like, I don't really need it, to be honest.
Nah.
That was kind of like...
You think you're gonna...
What's that?
That was... Yeah, I know that's like your dream truck. That's like something you wanted.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask you, do you think you're gonna sell it pretty quickly?
Oh, yeah, I already got a guy that will probably buy it this weekend.
Nice.
And also, another thing, Zach's dad, a long time ago, bought a Ranger from me, and he never did anything with it, so he's just giving it back to me.
Really?
Yeah, he said that me and Zach can do with it whatever we want, so... And it's actually kind of a better one, because it's got 3-liter V6 in it instead of the inline 4. That thing makes power.
Oh yeah, dude, they're sweet. They'll burn them, dude.
Yeah. The only thing that's weird about that truck is, because I was over at Zach's house when I picked him up, because he said it wouldn't fire, and all it was is just the distributor connections were corroded. But the weird thing about that truck, it has like composite or carbon fiber leaf springs, or not leaf springs, one singular leaf spring.
Okay, I was about to say, wait, what? It has one singular steel leaf spring.
No, it has one singular, like, composite leaf spring.
What?
Yeah, I will, next time I'm over there, I'll take a picture of it for you. Because me and Dad, like, we had to do, the things, like the shackles that hold the leaf springs, because they rot out on those Rangers real bad, easily. And we replaced it, and we're just like, is that just one leaf spring? And then Dad's looking at it, and he's like, it's not even metal. What is that?
What?
Yeah, it's so
that's
weird.
pretty cool. But I wonder why.
Yeah,
and I wonder...
I don't know.
Well, here's the thing. What year is it?
It's a 94.
Okay, and they look fine.
Yeah.
So now you gotta ask, is it a better option? Because it's probably lighter than steel.
Well, that's what I was wondering.
Lasted.
Like, maybe because the guy that I bought it from, right? I remember this guy like raced, so it had me wondering if maybe he had like kind of made it into like a race truck and put lighter everything on it.
Yeah.
But I
mean,
I don't know. Because the guy had like a Dodge Charger and all kinds of cool stuff, like old drag cars and trucks.
Yeah. I didn't even know that was a possible application.
Yeah, me neither.
That's pretty crazy. But I guess it don't matter too much unless you're hauling or, you know, got a heavy load on it.
Yeah,
it probably would, you know, show issues if it has any, whenever you're pulling a trailer or have load in the bed of the truck.
Yeah, I would assume you'd be on the overload, or not. Well, it doesn't have overloads, but you would be on the bump stops.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, but as far as just daily driving a nice, economical, fast little pickup, probably the best you could get.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been talking to Zach about, like, because he still is trying to get a vehicle, and the Jeep, we don't know if we're actually going to get the title for the Jeep because of, you know, what happened.
Right. Yeah.
And I told Zach, I was like, man, just drive that. He's like, but it's manual. And I'm like, you can learn how to drive manual. It's not that
you taught
hard
me
on
how in a
learning.
day.
Exactly. Like, and then once
Not
you
even a
get
full
the
day,
hang
like
of
an
it,
hour.
you're just like, oh yeah, that's fine. It's not that much harder.
Yeah, no, dude. And you only get better the more you daily it, the more you drive it.
Yeah.
You remember what you taught me how to drive stick it? Well, I mean, I had an idea. No,
Oh,
before
right,
the
the
Mustang. Before
Jeep.
yeah,
That's
where
right.
you could see the transmission, and you're like, all right, when you shift, you have to twist it and hold it really hard to get it into gear. I'm like, okay.
That's right.
And then we got in the Mustang, and it was like heaven, man. It was the easiest thing ever.
Yeah. You know what's really funny?
What?
Dad was talking about he was talking about trying to teach Parker to drive manual, and she was trying to drive Dad's like 18 Mustang,
Yeah.
and somehow still was managing to stall it, even though the car revs itself up when you let out on the clutch. I've drove that car. It is the easiest car to drive ever. You literally don't have to press on the gas like ever. It actually revs the car higher as you let out on the clutch. It just starts itself, basically.
That's so cool, man. Well, I think the most important part about learning how to drive a manual is understanding what it is.
What is happening in the actual transmission? Yeah.
Exactly. Understanding the mechanics behind what's actually going on and what you're doing and what, you know what I mean? I think that's what's going to help everybody learn the fastest is understanding what it is, essentially. Sorry, I was headshot sniping this guy.
You're good.
But I mean, I think that's what, because like even though I say you taught me in the Jeep, I had a very well understanding. I mean, we drove tractors and four-wheelers and similar things. It's not the same, but it is. It's the same concept of I'm manually shifting this transmission. I have to pull the clutch in and let it out as I gradually, give it throttle.
Yeah. So I mean, that's the same thing with me, because even if you like understand it and everything, and you've drove like me, I've drove manual for a long time. I can still hop in another vehicle that I'm not familiar with and stall it the first time I try to launch.
Yeah.
Because I don't know when it lets out. I don't know if it grabs hard. I don't.
Right. Because I would argue that every single manual is different.
Oh, without a doubt.
Even two 1995, two 89 IDIs, exact same transmission, exact same miles, are going to do different things.
Oh yeah.
They're gonna need a different amount of throttle in order to not stall out.
Yeah.
Like my buddy's IDI, he can shift through every gear without touching the clutch.
Yeah. Yeah, on my like 7.3 dually, back when it was running, I was trying to teach Morgan in that, and she started out in 5th. You could not stall that truck. It would load it up, but you could not stall it. And then the one that Dad's got now, the 4-door, that one stalls on a dime. It's so weird.
Yeah, sorry, let me correct myself. He can shift through all gears without touching the throttle, not the clutch.
Okay, I was like gonna say something, but I was like, ah. So I was like, man, it's kind of weird you brought up floating gears, but
yeah. No, I'm it's hard to fully invest in talking while I'm also trying not to die.
Welcome to the life of a streamer.
But yeah, no, yeah. So, because he's like, dude, I bet you. He said, I bet you I can shift all the way, all 5 gears, without 4 plus granny, without touching the throttle. I'm like, all right, let's see. And he did it, sure enough. every single one. I'm like, that's crazy.
That is awesome.
Just because of the amount of torque.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's insane. Dude, the freaking
And I
6 liters with the 6 speeds in them. I've drove one of those. That is insane. I've never ever felt anything like that as far as a manual.
Manual 600. Yeah, everybody, all the diesel guys I know all want a manual 6.0.
Yeah, they're so rare too.
Yeah. But yeah, the 6.0s are astonishingly fast.
Oh yeah. They have no business being that fast.
No. Or freaking, I mean, even your truck, the fully loaded dually long bed 4-door, still way too fast
Yeah,
for
it'll
the
still
size and the weight of
outrun a
that truck.
7.3 and it's detuned, which is like what?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You put a tune on it and then make it manual. Oh, dude, it's too much.
Yeah, it's
Not to
enough to get you in trouble.
Do a compound turbo? Yeah, that's.
Yeah, 6 liters, man, is unreliable as they are, like just undisputably, right?
Yeah.
They are like such a good engine because they're just so efficient. They make so much power. Like my truck gets freaking upwards of 21 miles per gallon if I drive it right.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Combine that with the 36-gallon tank, and I can drive up to Michigan in one tank, basically.
And it's this behemoth of a truck, probably what, 9,000 pounds, 8,000 pounds.
9,000 pounds.
And then you got our F-150s. Well, yours is a 4.6, mine's a 5.4. That probably gets 13 to 12 miles a gallon, weighs half that, and is slower. And can't pull as much. It's like, what? Wait a minute, something ain't right.
Yeah.
So you're telling me I'm slower and I can't pull as... Like, I get it, alright, I can't pull as much. I can accept that. But I'm slower?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah, that is crazy.
Now, I will say, though, she was low on transmission fluid. Like, very low. Like, ridiculously low. So I filled it up, and now, just letting my foot off the brake, it grabs a lot better. Moves a lot quicker.
Nice. That reminds me, I need to do that trick that everybody's been talking about.
The zip tie trick?
Yeah.
Oh, the gas pedal?
Yeah, I need to try that. I've heard about it for a while and then I've never done it. And I'm like, you know, my truck's pretty old. I could probably see to do that.
I know, I got 300,000 miles. I should definitely do it.
Yeah.
But I want to get the exhaust manifold fixed first.
Yeah, that would be a top tier on the list.
Yeah, that little putty weld that I put on it.
Yeah.
Blew right off.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, after like a day of driving. So I'm just gonna put another manifold on it. I'm gonna have to weld a bolt to one stud. Like, I have not touched any of the bolts, but it came from the factory. The dude that I bought it from, he broke a bolt. A stud in it already. So,
let's see.
Someone had already tried to switch it, and probably the first bolt they tried to take off broke off, and they just gave up.
Yeah. Yeah,
because
I feel like that happens a lot.
Oh, that's probably 85% of rusted out trucks.
Yeah.
That's what happens. Even down there, is it as bad down there?
It's so I've taken manifolds off, and like I think only broken like one, and it was on that Ranger that I got from Papa Donald.
Oh yeah, that thing was eaten up though, dude.
Yeah. So
that's fair.
I don't know. I don't have like a good sample size, I would say, for down here.
Wow. Yeah, that you got it so good with that part of mechanical life.
Yeah.
Rust suck. Like, my rockers are gone. They're bad.
Dang.
From the outside they look fine, but you open the door and they're eating. It looks like a rat. No, not a rat. A bear took bites out of it. It's bad. I'll send you a picture tomorrow when I get in my truck.
Dang. Oh, dude, did I tell you what that guy said to me? The guy I was working on his his Tahoe the other day, and he was telling me he got the Tahoe's motor replaced. Right, it's a 5.3, and he said that he was asking me to look at it because he's like, I don't think the mechanic. He's like, I'm not going to that mechanic anymore because I don't think he replaced the motor. He's like, the motor was knocking. I'm like, okay. And he's like, listen to this motor. So he cranks it up, and I can hear just like the slightest little bit of knock. And I'm like, okay, well, I was like, let me check something. So I was like, have you checked the oil in it since he replaced it? And he's like, no. I pulled the dipstick out, and it left a trail of freaking
Sludge.
Yeah, it was just like nothing. It looked like he had just filled it with just like engine repair.
Yeah, like stop knock or something like Lucas.
Yeah, Lucas. That's what I was trying to think of.
Yeah.
It literally
Dude,
looked like it was nothing
if you
but
did that.
yeah. And I was like, dude, I don't think this is a different engine. I was
No,
like,
yeah, if you put a brand new engine in it, he wanted to put Lucas in it.
Exactly. I think he just shoved it full of Lucas and then was like, here's your new engine.
Yeah, that'll be $6,000.
Exactly.
I only had it for a day, but I'm pretty fast.
Yeah.
Like,
bro,
that's pretty sleazy, man.
Yeah,
But it happens.
Oh yeah.
That really sucks, man.
Yeah.
So I don't let nobody pay nobody to work on my truck.
Yeah.
That might be a different story when it comes to manifold, but that's different. I can obviously tell if they do it or not.
Well, that's always like, you know, there are differences between transmission work and exhaust work. Transmission work and exhaust work.
Yeah, those are the two where you're like, I might take it to shop.
Yeah.
But everything else, I'm good with. And literally only because if I was down south, I'd do it myself if I wasn't worried about breaking every single stud off in the aluminum block.
Yeah. Yeah, that is another thing, because it is different down here. Because we do our own
then,
exhaust.
Yeah, and then tapping it. I'll do the exhaust from the headers back, but the only thing is, like, I will do it, and I might actually end up doing it, and I might fail and then take it to a shop, because one stud's already broke off, dude. And then it's either going to be trying my hardest to weld a bolt to it, a nut to it, I mean, and then trying to back it out, or tapping it. And that's just a lot easier when you have a lift and every single right tool and you do it every day.
Yeah. Yeah, because you're already in the mindset, you know what you got to do, you've been doing it.
Yeah. Dude, a special exhaust shop, they'll knock it out way faster than I ever would, and without any horrible, devastating things happening, because they do it every day.
And it takes less work hours than it would you, so it's honestly just more beneficial.
Yeah, and it's not ridiculously expensive. I think Dad got quoted from his Ford when he called a shop. I think it was like $300.
Yeah. Yeah, that ain't bad.
That's not bad, man.
No, not for a problem that you know is going to be like a headache and take you at least like 3 weeks because you're on and off. You don't have enough time to do it.
Exactly. And if I can drop it off and they have it done in a day, I'm just without it in a day, and I don't have to worry about it. And I don't know. I just think that's something. As well as transmission. I tried to rebuild a transmission. I'll never try that again.
Yeah.
The same way.
I've never touched it.
There's a guy here. Dad knows a dude that would have done it for $400. Rebuilt the transmission. I feel like that's worth it.
Yeah.
Because I have no clue. There's over 380 pieces in the 4L60.
And they're one of the simpler ones to rebuild.
Yeah. Yeah. And dude, as soon as I took off the oil pan, and then I think it's called a regulator, or
are you talking about the valve body?
The valve body, yeah.
Yeah.
Those freaking ball bearings, bro. And I already had some copper BBs on my floor.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I legit dropped the ball bearing, one singular. I'm like, okay. And then I'm looking for it on the ground, and my brother picked up this copper BB from a BB gun. He's like, here it is. I said, dude, that's not it.
That's horrible.
He's like, what do you mean? I said, dude, that's not it. First of all, they're not freaking copper. Second of all, that's smaller. So then we kept searching for it. Finally found it. I'm like, where the heck does it even go? Yeah, so it's transmissions are too much.
Automatic transmissions are way too much. Manual transmission is the only thing I might kind of take a crack at because it's just ring gears. Those aren't as bad, but still, I don't know.
Yeah, so we'll see. I think I could get the exhaust manifold off if I just soak it in some PV Blaster and soak all the bolts and then get a torch, heat them up like crazy, and just keep doing it. But that's the thing, is if I do it that way and cautiously, it will take me upwards of 6 hours. 5 hours, maybe 4 hours, because I'm gonna just take so much time on every single bolt and be terrified.
Get like a little bit of movement, work it back and forth 80,000 times.
Yeah.
Get some crayons, burn some crayons into it.
All within a freaking floor jack inside the wheel well. Like,
yeah.
Oh man, $300 isn't that bad for them to knock it out in 2 hours or whatever.
Yeah.
Tenno, if you are seeing this,
And that's what it comes down to is equipment and time.
No kidding.
That's what it always comes down to.
Yeah.
If we had all the money,
right equipment,
and time. Yeah, if we had everything that we needed in the world, we could do whatever job we wanted. If we had all the time and money in the world, we can learn how to rebuild an automatic transmission, watch a bunch of tutorials, read books, and actually do it. But we don't have all the time and money in the world.
Yeah, because, I mean, it would be handy to know, but also, it's not really, like, beneficial unless you're gonna be doing it for a living.
Yeah. Well, that's how Dad rebuilt his, I think it's the Turbo 400, in the square bodies behind the 350. He rebuilt it, but it was also, no, it was an automatic. Yeah, he rebuilt it just from the books. He got the book on it, the manual on it, and he rebuilt his transmission, and it did fine.
Yeah.
But I'm like, dude, that's crazy. I'm not doing that. I'll watch a YouTube video.
Yeah. Yeah, that is nuts.
But he also did the same thing when he bored out the 350. Everything he did, he freaking, like, imagine that. Your dad too. Everything they did to their trucks, they were reading a manual on it and talking to old timers who have done it before.
Yep. It is really crazy. Like, especially some things that I still don't, like, fully understand how to do, like time, like older distributor vehicles and stuff like that. They just know how to do that because they learned it back in the day somehow.
Yep. I mean, that's just with a lot of things, so there's probably a handful of things that you know that you're like, I don't know exactly quite how I learned it, but I learned it.
Yeah, that's true.
And you know it, and to someone else it's like, man, how do you know how to do that?
Yeah, just like that one lady, like, this lady is got like so many PhDs and stuff. She's talked to me about it. She's a client. And she's just like, she even knows like physics and stuff, but me pulling the battery out of my vehicle and placing it into another one while my truck runs to start it blew her mind.
Yeah.
She's just like looking at me, and I can see it out of the corner of my eye. She's like, what is happening? And I'm like, are you okay? And she's like, how is your truck running right now? It has no battery in it. And I'm like, it's called an alternator. And she's like, I thought an alternator would explode if you did that. And I'm like, oh. Okay.
Oh my god, imagine. Dude, imagine if they did.
That would be so fun.
So many people.
Your battery goes dormant, you jump it off, and it explodes.
There's a game on Xbox called Carolina Leaners.
What?
I mean Roblox.
Oh, and
Carolina Leaners.
Okay.
Like squatted.
I was like, wow, official Xbox? What?
No.
Dang. Oh.
Yeah, that's like.
What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say my buddy, he thought he was having alternator problems on his IDI, and I told him, I said, take the positive cable off and see if it stays running. He's like, yeah, I know that trick. But he asked me to come over to help him with a multimeter, and he's like, I'm getting voltage. I don't understand. I said, did you do what I told you? He said, no. I said, why? I said, that's the easiest way. It's so freaking fast and simple.
Yeah.
So we freaking do it, and sure enough, truck shuts off. I'm like, alright, you need an alternator. He orders ones online, wrong size, so we go trade it out. Then he's putting it on, right? And now I had not forgotten, like I know he had 212, you know, a diesel 212 volt batteries at 24 volts.
Yeah.
And he's putting on the alternator, and he's like, do I need to disconnect the batteries to, you know, attach the wiring to the alternator on terminals? I'm like, nah, you're fine. He's like, are you sure? I'm like, yeah, it's fine. He goes to do it. Freaking, it burns a hole through the terminals on the wires. He's like, I sound dying laughing. He's like, dude, you knew that was going to happen? I said, dude, okay, hear me out. When I did it in my truck, it was only 12 volts. It was not that bad. I didn't take into account that it would be 24 volts that's gonna be burning. He's like, what the heck, man?
That's funny.
But yeah, it was pretty crazy. Yeah, alternator's cool. Every time I explain an alternator to someone, it blows their mind.
Yeah.
I mean, it blows my mind still.
Yeah. It is still funny though, the people that think they understand alternators too, because they're just like, I don't understand why they don't just strap an alternator to the back of a Tesla and then just have infinite power.
Conspicuous.
Yeah. That's not how it works.
Oh, Papa Donald called me, that's what I was gonna say. That 6.7 that I worked on, right?
Uh-huh.
It's tuned and deleted, so it's making big power. Apparently, it blew the intercooler boot off, going to the intake on the other side of the intercooler, where it makes the most boost. And Papa like called me and he was like, "Hey, I'm just I wanted to tell you about this that happened. So I wanted to make sure you actually secured it down when you put it all back together, because that was the truck that I fixed. I had to take all that off." And I was like, yeah, I clipped it back in. It's a quick connect. They blow all the time when they're tuned and deleted. And he's like, well, I don't think that's the case because it pulls vacuum. And I'm like, what? And Papa's like, yeah, it's the tube that runs out of the intercooler to the intake. It pulls vacuum. It pulls boost. It doesn't make boost. And I'm like, what? And I'm like, Papa, it's an intercooler. It shoves forced induction through the intercooler to cool it, condense it, and then shoves it into the motor. It's a turbo. And he's like, yeah, I know that. He's like, but it pulls vacuum. And I'm like, no, it doesn't, Papa.
Man, what's he trying to get at?
I don't know. And then after, like, arguing back and forth a little bit, he was just like, oh, you know, I don't know. It's a 6.7, it's newer, it's not a 7.3, I don't know. Like, okay.
Good grief. The more times you talk to me about you and him, I'm like, man, he might just know what he knows, and that's it. That's the extent of it.
Well, I mean, like,
I'm not taking nothing away from him. He still knows a lot.
He knows a lot, but there's definitely, like, he definitely doesn't know it all. Even with that truck, right? So, when Christopher was there, and we were all talking, Christopher said something about you were going to look at the truck. I still thought you were going to get that Chevy, so I was like, whatever. But Christopher was like, yeah, Seth's supposed to be going and looking at an 02 F-150, and Papa was like, oh, he don't need to touch that. Those are the bad ones. And I'm like,
no.
what do you mean they're the bad ones? And he's like, those are the ones with the timing chains that blow up and all the cam phaser problems and stuff. And I'm like, no, that's a 3-valve. And he's like, yeah, it's a 3-valve. They started in 02, and I'm like, no, they didn't. Like, they started in 04.
Yeah, that's a lot of people. I had more than one person say that to me when I told them I was looking at this truck, and I said, "Dude, it's a 2-valve." They're like, "How do you know?" I said, "It's what the factory engine is. It's a 2-valve 5.4." They didn't start. I said they didn't start making the 3-valve until 2004.
Yeah,
how would there be a 3-valve in there
exist.
unless someone put it in there? Yeah, I'm like, I know because I know, and it's obviously not an engine swap. The 2 valves look totally different than the 3 valves. I mean, you can look at them and tell the difference.
Oh yeah, yeah. They have different injectors, different intake, different.
Yeah. The intake is the biggest thing.
Yeah.
I see. It's like, boom, okay, this is not a 3-valve, this is a 2-valve.
Or just, you know, the body style, a complete
Yeah.
different body style.
I know, and I got it. Obviously, that's the first thing we think of. But if someone wanted to say, "Well, how do you know someone didn't put a 3-valve in it?" Well, dude, really, it's a freaking 2-valve. You know,
Who's gonna do that? Yeah.
no one is gonna do that. No one.
If anyone's gonna swap anything into one of those, it's gonna be a 5.0, like a newer 5.0.
Yeah, which, dude, I wish I could. The 5.0 that's in Dad's truck, I wish I had that in my truck.
So good. I love those engines.
Yeah, 2015 5.0. Thing's awesome.
Yeah.
But it's not really her that's
But
doing this.
I'm happy with that. I think once I get the manifold fixed, I'm gonna put a tuner on it. Probably not. I don't want to blow it up. It has 287,000 miles on it. I'm just gonna do a tune-up and hope that it runs good, better. It runs good right now. It does. That I think that exhaust leaks, you lose a lot of power, and I think it messes up a truck, man.
Yeah.
When a truck ain't breathing right, it ain't running right.
Do you think I am not haunted by these choices?
Yeah, that's so true. There's a lot that can be like vacuum leaks, and because I drove my truck around forever with a vacuum leak, never even knew it. There was one day I was like changing the spark plugs in it, and I'm just like, wait a minute, that's a vacuum line just hanging out right there, and I like held it, and I'm like, oh my gosh, it runs so much better, and I didn't even realize it.
I've never encountered that, but I've seen like on Junkyard Digs and Pole Barn Garage, anytime they plug a vacuum and the engine just picks up a freaking cylinder almost.
Yeah,
it's like,
exactly.
whoa.
I just gained 3
These things-
horsepower.
Yeah, I think it's the same way with the exhaust. I mean, breathing out is just as important as breathing in, and if it ain't got good circulation, then it's not going to be running right.
Yeah.
Quincy, come on, man.
But either way, $1,800. I ain't mad about it at all.
No,
North's your best bet.
ain't bad at all.
Mountains.
Especially for a 4-wheel drive truck.
Against the fallout.
That
Oh yeah,
works.
4-wheel drive, sunroof, heated seats.
Those heated seats are awesome too.
Anyone else?
That 4-wheel drive works really well. I mean, it does great. I turn that wheel with a pinky
Yeah.
the whole time,
The power
from 10 miles an
steering
hour
of those
to
trucks.
80. And when the first week I drove it, I didn't like how loose it was. It was tight. I say loose. I don't mean it in that way.
Yeah.
The power steering is tight. It's too tight, but it's easy. Like
Yeah.
you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like every little movement, there's no slack in the steering wheel at all. There's no play.
Yeah.
So like you barely move that steering wheel. You're turning. Those wheels are moving.
Yeah.
So that paired with how easy it is to move the steering wheel, it was just. I went from a 96 Dakota, and before that a 02 Silverado, totally different. You know what I mean? So much slack in the steering wheel, I could just play around with it and not really move at all. And then get in this truck and barely move it with my pinky, and I'm like, all over the road.
Yeah.
I had to get used to it, but now that I am, I like it.
Yeah, it is definitely like weird because you know my truck is always, I don't know what it is about those trucks, but they have tight steering. Like my truck feels tight, and I drove that, and I started out with that, and then driving Dad's like 97 to 7.3, that thing has always been like you can play ping pong going down the road.
Yeah.
So jumping like out of that into that, it's so weird.
It is, and then like jumping between cars. That being said, like driving Jade's 2016 Expedition, the steering is physically tight to turn, like it's tight to turn. So going from a steering wheel where I can turn with just my pinky finger to a steering wheel where I pretty much can't. It's a big difference. And then obviously the brakes on my truck they're not bad. They're just not new brakes at all. They're not touchy at all. They have a little bit of sponge to them, and you got to slow down before you come to a stop. And then getting in that 2016 Expedition, you barely touch it with your pinky toe, and it slams on it. It's like, oh my god.
Yeah.
It's just different things. Like I drive I drive more than one car every day, as well as you do, I'm sure.
Yeah.
On most days. And most people don't. I think that's a good habit to have, just to get familiar with driving different vehicles.
Yeah.
The Suburban still drives the best vehicle in the world. Way better than the Expedition. Everything about it, the steering, the suspension, the brakes, the acceleration. The Suburban is just a Cadillac. Chevy is, I've never gotten an uncomfortable Chevy. Well, I've never gotten a Chevy car, so can't say that, but all the Chevy SUV, full frame pickup or SUV have always been really, really nice.
Yeah, I'll agree with you there. Any of the freaking Ecotech Chevy cars, so no cars, no. I'm sorry, but they do not do cars well.
Look, I ain't gonna vouch for Chevy's cars. I ain't never had one, and I don't care for them. Unless we're talking a '69 Impala or Chevelle, I ain't talking.
There you go. But yeah, no, the freaking like the Chevy Cruises and the Impalas and all that, garbage.
Yeah.
Anything with that horrible Ecotech motor.
I would say that the new Ford Fusions and mainly the Fusion. I drove a Fusion. I helped my buddy buy one. They're really nice. I liked it.
Yeah, I really like Morgan's car. Like, I didn't think I would like it because I don't know. It was just a car, and I'm just like, I don't drive cars often, other than the Mustang.
And I don't think that the F-150 rides bad per se. I just don't think it rides as well as the Chevy did. Now, full-size Dodge Ram, the Hemi, rode worse than the Ford does. I will say that. That thing was rough. But my 96 Dakota that you drives better than my Silverado and this F-150. I think it's because it's lighter, and that's the only reason. And it's just smaller wheels, and it's just a smaller vehicle. To like going over the same same bumps on all these roads that I've drove every vehicle over. That Dodge Dakota was freaking smooth, man. Yeah. Like I've done a drift into my driveway, and it's like a 3-inch drop. Sometime when it's washed out, and the Dodge, it doesn't feel like you even hit it at all. And then you do, and I did it in the Ford, the F-150, and it felt like I fell 5 feet. I'm like, oh.
Yeah. That makes sense, because even the Ranger, like the little 5-speed Ranger, driving that around, even it being like completely clapped out, shocks probably shot, like I don't think the shocks even did anything, it still felt so much more comfortable than most of the other vehicles that I drove.
And I think it's purely weight and size, that's it.
Yeah, and it's lower. I mean, well, your Dodge Dakota isn't necessarily lower, but...
Oh, it is. It's a lot lower than... I would say it's the same height as a Ford Ranger. It's not high at all. It's stock, and it has small tires on it. It might be a little bit larger, but...
Because you get that, like, nice planted feel, kind of like in a Mustang, except it's a truck.
Yeah. Yeah, like... Yeah, exactly. I never stepped into my Dodge Dakota. I never stepped up at all. I literally just sat down, and it was like sitting on a chair. So that's like the height. Fairly low. And then with the Ford, which I'm about to take the running boards off because I don't like them and I don't use them.
Yeah.
But it makes stepping into the truck harder because I'm further out. And it's not, I mean, it's stock. I don't even think the torsion bars are turned up. I have to go look, I have to see. Yeah. It's at a good ride height. It's not low by any means, but I don't want the running boards on there.
Yeah.
I don't need them.
Yeah, that brings me back to the van. I took the windows off the van. I will say though, the van is the only thing that does not like make sense because that van rode so good.
It did. I remember. It rode very good. I think it's because displacement.
Yeah, probably. It was so big. It was just like driving a big lamb boat.
Yeah, like by the time the bump and the trauma got to you, it was dispersed and, well, you know, fizzled out like a wave.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, those rear tires just fell 4 inches. Well, by the time it gets to you, it feels like 0.4 inches.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think the 6.0 ride's fairly okay too.
Yeah, no, that truck all around. The brakes feel like a brand new car when you touch them. The steering is like probably the most responsive steering I have in the vehicle. Even like better or worse, depending on how you look at it, than Morgan's Fusion. Because it's just like you were saying, you can just like you cough on the steering wheel and it moves.
Yeah.
Which is weird because it's an 03. I mean, you can definitely tell that a King Ranch, like they put all of their eggs in that basket.
Yeah, I think they're top 5 trucks ever. Period. The 2000 early 2000 model Super Duties.
Yeah.
The Power Strokes. I think, especially King Ranch. I mean, that truck in particular, that body style, that generation of Super Duty, I think is at least top 5 trucks in history.
Yeah.
It has to be.
Well, because you got like so many engine types, you got so many different configurations.
Yeah.
Like even
just overall,
like 5.4 with the same body style, that thing rode good.
It did,
and
power, but it still did the job, and it did it fairly comfortable, and it sounded awesome.
It did.
You remember pulling that trailer up that freaking bridge?
Yes, it was so awesome.
Yeah, dude. I mean, and they look good.
And you couldn't even tell. Like, I guess in the way of calling it a turd, you couldn't tell a trailer was back there because it already was a turd. So adding a trailer doesn't really do anything.
Exactly, which is, in my opinion, pretty impressive.
Yeah.
But you should do a video like that, by the way. Do like a top 10 trucks or top 10 vehicles or something like that. That's a good idea for you to do on YouTube.
Oh yeah, that is a good idea.
I think those are... Yeah, those are always popular videos because it's like, I want to know what Jaeger Danger thinks is the top 10. And I'm going to comment if he's wrong or if he's right. Or, you know what I mean? It gets watch hours, it gets comments, it gets likes.
Yeah. No, that's a good idea.
But like, I mean, it could be any topic. I just think trucks are the coolest. That could be on your like automotive page, and then your gaming page. You could do like top 5 or top 10 games or gaming systems or PCs or there's so many things, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I think
I'll be your manager. $2 a month.
Well, hey, there you go. I've already made that in a couple. I was looking at my YouTube, both of my YouTube channels, because I'm about to get monetized on my garage channel, and I'm just like,
how much more you got?
What's that?
How close are you?
I need like 300 more watch time.
Okay.
So it's not much, but I was just looking at this channel because I don't really do anything with it, and I'm like, man, this channel is already monetized. It's like, let me see how much I can make from streaming. So I streamed the past couple of days, as you saw, I'm sure. Like, just streaming like a little bit of gaming content that I would already be doing with Zach and Vix. And like a 2-hour stream made like $4. And then like another one like that was a little bit longer made like $6. And I'm like, okay, that's actually not bad.
And basing on how many views it'll go up.
Yeah.
So, are you gonna do like a live stream on the garage channel of the Turtle or something again?
Probably, but the garage channel is definitely... The gaming thing is cool, and I like doing it, just like streaming with my friends, but the garage stuff is definitely where my heart's at.
Yeah.
as I'm sure.
Well, you know. Yeah, I know. I could be wrong, but it started with Twitch streaming, didn't it?
Yeah.
Before you ever did that was your main goal, over time, but before you did a garage type video, it was the Twitch stream.
Yeah. Yeah, that was all of it. I just kind of wanted to be like a streamer, and I was like, my original idea was to start out with gaming, get people like invested, and then kind of transition over to like gaming and mechanic stuff. And then I realized that was kind of dumb, because then the gaming people wouldn't care and the mechanic people wouldn't care about gaming.
Yeah, they kind of don't merge.
No, not at all.
There's always those few people like us that like both, but the majority of them.
Yeah.
The majority of your Whistling Diesel fans and McFarlane, Cletus McFarlane, and Heavy D Sparks and those type of fans aren't in the games.
Yeah, the majority of Whistling Diesel fans don't even like Whistling Diesel.
Yeah, they're mostly not fans.
So many people hate watch him. It's hilarious.
Actually, I take that back, because all the guys my age, well, I think it's an age group too. Our age, we all play games and we do our own mechanics. So I think there's a small point of it, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Because all my buddies that work on their trucks also play games all the time. I don't know if they watch games or watch streamers, but they are interested in games.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna get off of here.
Alrighty. Well, appreciate you getting on and talking to me.
Yeah, you're welcome, man. I'll talk to you tomorrow, maybe. We'll see.
Alrighty. Good night.
Good night, man. Love you.
Love you too. Whoa. Slug man. What's going on here?
Shooters in the back.
Oh, I'm taking in the sludge.
Is the first to die.
Eleanor.
Eleanor.
Eleanor? Eleanor. Oh, hey, how you doing? Sludge.
Then Letty.
Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Making my way downtown. Absorbing oil. This is like what I do in my normal job, actually. Hey there. Why are you calling me, mother? What's happening? Why? What kind of time paradox is this?
Not that old dog. This is me.
Ah, the indifference, right? I don't know who this is. Oh, you're fine. What is your problem? Oh, hey, look, there's... What the heck is happening? I'm being absorbed by dark sludge. Yeah. Wow, you happy? Maybe.
These gifts you have. A piece of me.
No.
Given freely.
No.
But those before you were butchers. Flayed flesh for stolen stars.
I don't get it.
Too slow.
What? I was being timed? Oh, I gotta crawl. I'm going. What is happening?
But those before you, they did not ask. They butchered me. My flesh fed their greed.
Okay. I'm coming. I'm coming fast. I'm gonna get you. Ow. Ow, my hand. What did I do to that? Nah, I'm not leaving you behind. Perfect. Oh, he's got a gun to his head. He's a... Okay. Guess I woke up.
How are we doing, Holvania? We can't hear you.
I...
Yo, sounds like someone's trying to kick off the party without us.
No way, man. Ain't no party till I show up. Let's show how it's really done. Holvania! Never been in love? And who's at their heart broken? We feel you. But trust me, stay strong. Time heals everything. And I know you know it, right?
Where am I?
Love is time.
Arthur, this place is swarming with Skuldra.
Hold back.
Oh, that's... Ow. This what in the freaking Backstreet Boys? Okay. I gotta be honest, this is kind of a bop. Okay. Now what? Over here? Got it. It's kind of like weird because I hear it, but I don't hear it at the same time. Discharge. I think that disables the weapons, if I remember correctly. I haven't played Wolf in a long time. Eleanor! Lenore! What? I'm here. I have arrived. They are all dead already. You can see the pain in the line.
Eleanor.
Eleanor.
You still okay?
They're like, you could have won if you invested or something. Oh. You don't seem okay. Oh. You're welcome. I'll just leave. Protect Lenore. Okay. Ugh. This is gonna take you a while.
What's going on down there? 8 Squad? 8 Squad, report.
Why?
Get a Fervon units down there now.
Get off of me. Wait, I'm mad. I don't even scruff. It's hard to tell. I mean, I guess I can tell what's under her power and what's not. But... Okay. Got him. Oh shoot. Don't worry, I'm healing them.
Eleanor, hold here.
Right, I'm
I'll clear
Trinity.
the gas.
Energy vampire. Holy cow. Bro. I'm gonna need something better than this. What is this gun? Come on, give me something better. That's clear. Oh, well, motherfucker. Stop it. The world is a vampire. Mercy. Hey, did I tell you you can do that? Stop it. Die! Where you at? Why are you all the way over here? Mercy. Dead. Where's the other one? That's how you. Okay. Got through the heart. Hey. Say you can shoot her. Heal! There you go. You're healed. Get through the heart. Are you? You're good. You're too blind, baby. You will. Bad man. Oh wow, can you stop jumping in the way? What is shooting? Is it you? You're shooting? Over there too. Got him. Got him. Okay.
Eleanor!
She's just in the back collapsing.
Making sure that you are still you.
Of course we are. And you can be too.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say she's not herself anymore. Sniper's left. Oh. I can pop a cap in you.
No. This is what they want. Hold.
Sniper. Where?
What the hell? Wait. Quincy!
I'd say.
You are proper shit at directions, Arthur. Heads down when I do my job, right, mate?
Where are you shooting at? Oh, hey guys. Wait, Jaeger? That's me. Oh, you got a shield.
Show off. Better make a move
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
They'll get on you.
That's true.
I'm seeing this through.
Nice reload. What is Jaeger? It's me! What are you... I missed. Oh, yeah. He's dead. Got combo. Shot collar. I'm a shot collar. Baller.
Go! I got this.
Not here. God, what? They die? Oh no, they just finished. Okay. Okay. Any more? Oh, you. Oh, okay. I can kill them, I'm sure. Hello.
See you soon, Mama.
Yeah, gonna try and move. Control room. Under the road, kiddo.
Don't have time for this.
Tell me you got this.
I can only type so fast.
Is that supposed to happen?
Probably.
Amir? Aoi, can you do something?
What do you want me to do?
I don't know. Hold them in.
Oh, he's using Amprex, I see.
Aoi, stop!
That thing looks friendly. That doesn't seem good. That's the last of them. Anyway. You up there. Get down here. Hello. Oh, hey. Okay. Cha-ching. Exalted Blade. Hey now. Be nice. Hey. I said be nice. Just say boring? Criticizing the way that I killed you? Okay, it wasn't that hard of a battle. Come on, man. I thought you were supposed to be like tough or something. Ugh. Radiation? Nuclear. Nice glasses. Oh. Not so nice hole in your chest. Or abdomen. Whatever that is. You get shot by.
Too slow.
He's ash in seconds. No need for misery. Come, now. Murmur expelled. Tau is in sight. They've given their lives for this. Make it count.
Just go.
No. I can save them.
Not unless you know them.
That's a Lex. That's a good game. Dude, that's like the thing from Incredibles. Is this gonna be a Majora's Mask type of thing? Okay. The Hex quest complete. Okay. Okay. Neat. So the site of temporal injections of your loop now encompasses the entire year of 19. Yeah, it's just to blame, no doubt. What does he feel you need to achieve? Feeling guidance of the cryptic. And offer one service at least. I discovered a clandestine blueprint among Alberic's personal effects. Warframe, so secret it was never named. Wow. So secret it was never named. December. Wow. Okay. I can't even.
So
I
what
can't
you
even
trying
say
to
anything.
do?
That was pretty dope.
Oi, listen. Me and a few suppliers in the neighborhood got a side hustle going. Ink, threads, weapons, whatever. But this stays between you and me, right? Soldier Boy hears about it, he goes chapter and verse.
Soldier Boy
and
up in
nobody
his
gets
hole,
nothing.
watch me roll. Soldier Boy over that hole. Watch
You
me
feeling
move.
this?
Oh, there's a lot going on here. Oh. This is not what I expected that you would sell.
You a tell. You got it, fam.
Got it, fam. Oh, look at all these guys up on the stage. Wow.
Amir, this is your cooldown warning. Dopamine levels are good. Now's the time to work. It seems Albania's midnight garden has taken a liking to me. And its fruits are death. This is my harvest.
This character confuses me greatly, and I love it.
I think they know you and they will be first friends.
I don't know what she means, but she's
I
hot.
thought this would be right up your alley.
Arcanes, yes. Correct.
Excuses, До свидания.
My god. I'm in love. How are you doing that? Unnatural being.
I get that we're here for the common good, but losing music, clubs, dancing, that sucks crud through 3 miles of crazy straw. Need new music? I'm your gal.
Probably couldn't hear that, but I just beat my head against my desk.
Greatest, oldies and goldies, and some other stuff too.
I greatly prefer Nynx.
I've been listening to this one track on repeat for days.
Music.
Huh. Toodles.
Toodles.
Fun game. Games, salvage tech, a whole pile of guns. Top score on any of the cabinets could score you something pretty sweet. Yeah, definitely the coolest place in this whole mall. You need it? I got it.
X52. I already have one of those.
You need something best kept out of the hands of children.
So. It's a cool name.
Was it the smell? See ya.
Please chill. There's
Nice enough shooter.
another
But
guy.
I reckon we can play.
This one. About a bike. Oh, it's a computer. I assume this is. Wow. This is actually really cool. That is actually pretty dope. Is this scale?
Quincy, I need you to talk to our civilian operatives about updating their surveillance detection routes. I need to know which of them have drawn attention and who's on them.
Who
What occurred in that reactor?
Are you talking to me?
Or what's going to occur is beyond me. But it looks like we have another chance. And with you steering that ship,
So
we
they
might even
remember
make it.
all that.
If anyone can pull this team together, it's you.
Interesting.
And if there's anything I can do, you know where I am.
Okay. Okay.
Back to it.
Cool. Well, I feel like I have a good understanding of everything. Is this the exit? No, that's the exit. Okay. 13th. Is that like an actual skin? Yeah, okay. That's pretty neat. Anyway. This is like my orbiter? Huh. Change it. That's pretty cool. I like the worn and like, tattered look that you can have on it. Heck yeah. Wow, there's a lot into this. Okay, you have your performance chair and all that stuff. Wow. There's so much here. The cat even gets to bed. Look at him. Look at him go. Look at that little dude. Dude, this is my foundry. Okay. Arsenal. There's Texas standing and all that. Night wave. Wow. This is my room. That's... What? Just get this. Okay. Oh, this is the focus. Do I even have anything unlocked? Other than all this stuff? Let's see. Body. Features. Facebook. Is there better haircuts now? I have to buy all the haircuts. Ah. I do not have a beard hair, or beard style. Oh, I don't have that. Oops.
Maybe I don't quit because this is the only game I can win.
I don't understand that. Whatever she just said doesn't make sense to me. Anyway. I think I'm done with this. For now. That was pretty fun. It's pretty, crazy stuff. I was not expecting it to go that route. I was...
Only the best.
Wasn't expecting the Majora's Mask route. Not that I'm disappointed, it was pretty cool.
Some of the West Sector civvies want to throw us
I get to kill the Nyx. She's pretty neat. Where is she? I don't remember where she's at. This is... Wait, did I even...
Letty, a small child nearby is suffering an infection.
I don't even think I even talked to... Is she? Oh, she's up here.
Man,
Yeah,
not
Trinity.
now, Eleanor. No hay tos. I got a minute.
Okay.
Let's see what you got.
What is this? Food? What? Huh?
Ay, pobrecito. Come back when you got something worth my time, okay?
You like
Later.
snacks? Okay. Anyway. Hi.
Owie, I can guarantee that online remains safe and well, despite appearances. What's on your mind? Pretty. Boo.
So does she just like...
Arrivederci.
Just like talks to other people the entire time she's laying here and keeps tabs on people? It's pretty wild. Anyway, that's enough of that. Well, thank you guys for watching, and I bid you all farewell. It's the end of the stream. Hopefully this one doesn't get demonetized. We'll see.